The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes you inside Clay Center Tiger football as we're joined by one of the seniors on the Tiger special teams unit in particular. We have Kale Drewelow with us. And Kale, I want to talk a little bit about your work with the Clay Center Tigers. We talk about play beginning in district championship play on Friday. How's the preparation gone for you guys leading up to this second season, as we like to talk it?
It's been long, and we've pushed and we've came a long ways. We're changing our defense a little bit, so we have more open field, I guess, for coverage on the pass, since Goodland's a passing team. But we've came a long ways, and we're doing good. Now,
for those who don't know, Kale, you actually started football here in Clay Center in fourth grade with the guy that's filming for us, Phil Casper. Then you moved away for a while, came back last year, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And this is the first time back out on the football field, correct?
I played fourth grade, and then I played in eighth grade for Missouri, and now I'm back every 4 years.
And tell me, every 4 years, perfect. Tell me some of the places, or tell the people viewing, some of the places you've been throughout your life. Has it been a lot?
Yes, sir. There's Louisiana, Colorado, Kansas, Texas, Missouri, New York, Washington, Iowa. There's a lot.
Surprised you remembered that many of them. Now, that leads us to our Tiger trivia. I told you I had 3 rapid-fire questions for you, okay? Yes, since you moved around so much, you can probably tell by the yes sirs, he's in a military family, and we appreciate your family and all that they've done. What food have you found in all your travels and the places you've stayed? What food's your favorite, and where would it be?
I like cheesecake.
In a particular place?
My dad makes cheesecake, so it's in the kitchen, I guess. I don't know.
Everywhere you go, that's even better. I know as we get ready for this road trip back home, we've been away for, it seems like, a long time. When you're on road trips, which Tiger is the first to say, "Are we there yet?" when you're on the bus?
I don't know. I'd probably have to guess on that one because I'd go to sleep on the bus.
Probably a smart move with all the knuckleheads you travel with all the time. What's the last app you downloaded?
Last app I downloaded was the physical fitness app on my iPad for Coach Rice.
Okay, and what is the favorite app you have downloaded at any time?
Soundhound.
Soundhound, very good. Kale, thanks for joining us on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Best of luck on Friday night in the second season coming up, okay?
Thank you.
More on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show coming up. Now joined by one of the Tiger linebackers, running backs, Hunter Mullen, the Mulldozer, is with us, one of the Tiger juniors on this team. I know last week, Hunter, you had to step into kind of a new position with some injuries for the Tigers. You moved into inside linebacker against the Abilene Cowboys. Tell us maybe what the biggest adjustment for you personally was having to move from outside to inside.
I think just seeing the field differently. Outside backer, you're kind of trying to push everything into the middle, and middle backer, you're the guy that everyone's pushing stuff to. So just seeing the field differently and kind of just different responsibilities on run, fill, and pass coverage.
You know, Kale mentioned a little bit of changing up the defense because Goodland's going to throw it all over the field. We know that. They love to throw the football. What are some of the things that are going to change for you now going into a different style of game?
Just a lot more man coverage. I'll be covering out on the edge a lot more, and just a lot more one-on-one press coverage, and just trying to put a blanket on them.
Do you have keys that you think you guys have talked about this week that's going to be really a situation that gives you a chance to win Friday night?
Just ball control the game, control the tempo of everything, and kind of keep their offense off the field.
Okay, we're going to talk Tiger trivia now. This is our 3 rapid-fire questions. He's trying to steal the question off my card, I can tell. All right, football players at all levels are known to talk to each other quite a bit. Which Clay Center Tiger talks the most trash? Best smack talker?
Ooh, that'd be a tough one. That's probably a tie between me and Tyler Young. Probably.
I appreciate you being honest about it, though, not just calling somebody else out. Okay, name a TV show that is set to automatically record because there's no way in the world you can miss it.
Ooh, that'd probably have to be ESPN 30 for 30. I watch a lot of those.
It's a very cool show. Neat stories there. Okay, with Halloween just around the corner, favorite candy?
Oh, probably Starburst or Reese's.
And will you be trick-or-treating this year?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe on a Friday night.
Yeah.
at Concordia might be the time to trick or treat on the way to the postseason, we hope. Hunter, as always, thanks for joining us here on the Locker Room Show. We'll talk with Coach Rice next. Back on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show and joined now by the head coach of the Clay Center Tigers, Todd Rice. Coach, at Abilene Friday night, you guys put up a heck of a fight. You go into the fourth quarter down by 1 score. Right. You guys really did what the game plan was, give yourself a chance late in the game.
Yeah, we did. We talked about that, get into the fourth quarter, being a one-possession game. We're able to do that. Just unfortunately, we kind of hurt ourselves a couple earlier situations that kind of dug a hole there.
We talked earlier today doing a pregame show for On Air. The Tigers have had to see a lot of guys just step up. Injuries have caused the next man up to do the job. The good thing for you guys, you found out your depth is pretty good this year.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys really step in, play some key roles for us. And, the other night we started 4 sophomores against Abilene on defense. And then when we had an injury, then a 5th sophomore came in. So pretty young out there, and some kids are really stepping up, doing it for us.
Let's talk about the team coming in this Friday night. The Goodland Cowboys make their way into the Tigers. And first, it's a home game. Yep. It's senior night. And before we even look at Goodland, how about this group of seniors? I know you've talked awful special about what they mean to this team.
I tell you what, just a lot of high-character kids that have been in our program all the way through for the most part. And just to see their development, when you talk about how you'd like kids to progress, some of them maybe didn't play big roles early on in their career, and now here they are as seniors and playing key roles. And, we've talked about some of them on different weeks with the exciting plays they've made. And then with their parents, too. Their parents have always been a great group and really supportive, too. So we've really appreciated this group as a whole.
The Tigers take on the Goodland Cowboys, as we mentioned. This is a team that's going to throw it all over the field. I talked with Kale and Hunter. They talked about the same things. You have to adjust, at least to some degree, against a team that does this.
Yeah, we do. I mean, there's been games where they maybe run the ball a handful of times, and they've got a receiver back, Avila, number 20, who has given us trouble the last couple years, and, he's a big part of what they're doing, and they're scoring a lot of points. So we're going to have to make a few adjustments and have a plan A, B, and maybe a C to slow down their passing and screen game that they can run.
Coach, it's time for Tiger Trivia once again. So Here we go. I asked Hunter earlier about the Tiger players. So I got to ask you about the Tiger coaches. Okay. Who can talk maybe the best trash amongst the coaching staff?
Best or most?
Bo, give me the most first, then the best second.
I would say, just from past experience, Coach Last usually held his own in the past.
On both ends, best and most?
I think so.
Very good. Okay, number 2. If you could sit down and visit with any coach, living or deceased, and pick their brain on the game of football, is there one coach that you would pick to sit down with?
Growing up north, Tom Osborne was my idol from day one and still is, so quite an individual.
Dr. Tom, I kind of had a feeling that might be the answer. Growing up, what NFL player was your favorite, the guy you always wanted to be when you're on the playground?
I tell you what, Dick Butkus, and I'm a Minnesota Viking guy, so watching the Purple People Eaters, but Dick Butkus and those middle linebackers roaming in the middle were pretty fun to watch.
It's 2 weeks in a row I've given you a chance to talk being a middle linebacker. You can see his eyes kind of flare up when he gets into that. Coach, as always, thanks for all your time, and good luck on Friday against Goodland.
All right, thanks a lot.
The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes you inside Tiger football.